All right, welcome back from the bunker. This is Slim Reaper. Today I'm here with Diane Duran, otherwise known as Dorky Diana, and she's over here in a Starbucks. So we're gonna cut this audio. It's gonna be fixed by the time we get this online. But why don't you go ahead and tell us a little about how you started your military career? What made you join?
What made me join? That's a good question. Well, I'm the oldest of 4, so of course, I had to set an example. Living here in LA, I was working 6 jobs just to make ends meet, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. Sure enough, it was September 11th. I was just walking down the street from my job at McDonald's. Recruiter was like, "Hey, you come in here," and I was just like, "Oh God, what does this guy want?" And so, sure enough, he sold me on the idea of just I get to travel the world and all this and that and the bonuses. And I was like, so you say I get to leave here? And I was like, you know what? Sign me up. From there, I did actually get to travel the world and everything he said. And, what is it called? He showed me the video of the Striker. So my MOS is I'm a 74 Delta. So he showed me the Striker and all the cool guys wearing their gas masks. And I was like, hell yeah, that's what I want to do, you know? And I actually got to do it. I was surprised, but
So you're like the single army person that I know that didn't get lied to and did what they wanted to do.
surprisingly, I was like,
Yeah,
I had to call him back. Like, what?
yeah. So I don't know what that is. What is a 74 Delta? Is that chemical corps?
We're Seaburn. We're the chemical,
Okay,
biological. Yeah, we're the
okay.
nerds in plastic suits. So
We used to have them. I don't think we have them anymore. I'm infantry, so we always had like that dude in the background.
we're
But
infantry. No,
but I don't know what happened to those dudes. I don't think we have one anymore. I actually have no idea. I haven't seen them.
they're probably in a cage handing out your gas mask, just hiding in their little dungeon.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
correct. He's not allowed out of there. I get it.
we're very hidden. Or working in S3, or the other 10 jobs that they make us do.
Yeah. So you said 9/11. I'm assuming it's not 2001 9/11.
No. Okay, I'm not that old.
I was about
No,
to say like,
we're in first grade. Yeah, he sold me. No, it was 2015. Yeah, 2015.
oh yeah, it's a big difference. Yeah, huge difference.
Sounds like we're just Yep. I had no idea
Yep.
it was September 11th too. I was just leaving my job at McDonald's. I just finished cleaning up some diapers and stuff. I was like, "Get my job." I was like, "Here we go." So
Hey,
yeah.
that's a dude. If recruiters sat outside McDonald's and like recruited teenagers when they came off shift, they'd probably get a lot.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
I
coming out
got some
of the fryer, just like, man, this sucks.
just like I was just my uniform was just destroyed. I smelled like diapers too, and I was just like, "What do you want?" And he's like, "Come here, come in." I was like, all right. And he had
In
donuts too. So
the yeah, I was
all
about to
right.
say he's in the back of the van handing out donuts, and there you are, just like, man, that looks fucking good.
How you got me? Got me food.
All right, so you did Are you still Seaburn?
So my MOS is Seaburn, but right now I'm an OC out here in Fort Irwin. I am with the Wolf team. So this has probably been the best like time of my life in the military. I know I was in Germany for like 5 years, but traveling the world, but this job, it is by far been the best. Best time of my life in my military career. Why was that sentence so hard?
Hey,
Please edit that. No,
it's okay. Eli, edit that. I don't edit these. My friend does. I'm not great at editing, so he
well,
does it.
it's gonna be one.
No, but that's why I say, like, if you ever do anything, just like, Eli, edit it. So like when he watches this back, he'll do it. He will.
He's
Yeah.
like, I'm
So
gonna
just
remix this.
exactly call him out. Just call him out. So you're at Fort Irwin now doing NTC stuff. Do you think people hate you because you're an OC?
They better be. No, no.
Dude,
If anything,
I hated my OCs at JRTC, bro. They sucked. They were
okay. Well,
terrible.
it's JRTC. You're in damn swamps. Here, you just got dirt, coyotes, and donkeys to worry about, and sandstorms, and
And like 120 degrees in the desert.
what? That's winter time for us.
Oh, get out of here, dude.
No, no. If anything, I don't know. I get looked up to as like a more of a mentor and instructor. Other than that, I haven't really had any bad experiences. I mean, I've heard other ones where like, "Hey, fucking asshole! Like, why did you get?" And I'm just like, I'm not gonna be that guy. So,
Yeah,
but no, I haven't had any no hatred yet.
that's good. Like, dude, like I said, the
I
JRTC
also
guys,
fight
like,
men, so that probably helps.
oh,
Just
like
kidding.
you do jujitsu.
Just choke men out in my leisure time, whatever.
So when you were in Germany, what was that like? Did you stay on base most of the time? Or you do any of the backpacking in Europe, or what'd you do?
Well, I was stationed in Vilseck, which is this small little farm town, right about 30 minutes out of Graf, which is the big duty station out there. We had a 4-day every month, so we were out as soon as they told us, "All right, here's your bye." We were either in
Yeah.
Italy, we were in Croatia, we were in Amsterdam. We just made sure that we used our time because I mean, it's not every day you're out in Europe and you're not paying like $2,000 to fly over. I'm over here paying 28 euros just to fly to Ireland. Just go sit there, relax. Oh wow, this is cool. All right, come back.
What was your
It's
favorite
great
place?
fun. Besides COVID, but
What was
yeah,
your favorite place in Europe?
I have to say Scotland. It felt
Really?
like I was in the Harry Potter movie, like just walking around. So
Dude,
it was
I'd
beautiful.
say you ever been to Spain?
Yes, Barcelona. That was a
Dude, I
great time.
guess I would have to say Rota, Spain, man. Like, that was, like it's such a small town right on the beach, like, everyone's super cool, they all like Americans. I heard that's not the same in Barcelona, but I've never been, so I don't know.
So I don't look like it, but I'm Puerto Rican, so I speak Spanish. But when I was speaking Spanish there, they were just like your Spanish is
Ugh.
ghetto, and I was like,
Yeah,
first of all, it was like rude. So I had the best of time there because I'm trying to talk to them. They're just like,
yeah, and they could
"Don't talk
tell.
to me like that," and I was like, "But the food was great." So
So how'd you get into, like, the mill influencer community? How'd that start? Accidentally?
I think it was more accidental. It was just it started with me just posting pictures of me traveling and just how my life was in Germany and how we were all just what's the term for it? Because the unit I was in, they were all about fitness. Every Friday they always held an event where we all were going against each other with some sort of physical event. And they were just very creative about it. So it was just always something fun going on. Like obviously the army was like, oh hey, like you make it look like it's you're having this wonderful time being a soldier, and because of us, you got to explore Germany and Europe. So hey, can we post you in some pictures? And some recruiters started using it. And then once my fighting kick started, when I started posting pictures, I was very embarrassed of my fights because I was losing. So I was like, I'm never posting this. But sure enough, everyone was like, no, we love it. Like it's great to see a female fighting. And I was always the only female fighting. So just fighting dudes that were like just a little bit taller. But so then they started using that as I wouldn't say propaganda, but it was just more like just like helping it influence others to be like, hey, if she can do it, you can do it. Like it's damn, what's the word? I can't think of the word. I had it earlier. Sorry for staring at me.
Exploited. They exploited you.
Exploited me. And then sure enough, when I got back to the States and I competed here on Fort Irwin and I got the shit slapped out of me, that's when everything exploded. And they're like, whoa. And I'm like, I lost. And they're like,
Yeah.
no, you did it. You did the thing. And I was like, yeah, but I lost. And they're just like, but you're a female. You're fighting. All right. That's just kind of how it happened, I guess.
So are you still doing, like I don't is it, like, professional fighting, or is it, like, you kinda just go to a gym and you beat up guys?
Well, for fun. But no, I can't anymore because I injured my back. But I used to we have a jujitsu class. So they have it like every afternoon. But when I was fighting, we would go to once a year. You know how the army, every base holds like those
Nope.
sports week, or just competitions. Everyone's like going against each other, like Marne week for Fort Stewart, and then here the Desert Warrior game.
Like a field day?
Yeah, but it's like a week of like sports where they finally let us like, hey, you can play baseball and you can play without
No, I
like
don't think I've ever had fun.
you're infantry? What?
I don't remember anything like that.
Yeah, we have fun now. So every base holds like a week of events where everyone posts is going against each other. So like the combatives tournament, they do it once a year. So we'll train up for that like 6 months prior, and then the Lacerda Cup, which is like the big army combatives tournament. We train up for that. Um, so it's just, and then if we want to compete on our spare time, they'll go and support it. But other than that, don't really get to do much training since I'm active. And then with rotations as well.
What's your rotation schedule like?
Let's see,
Like, do you do, like, 3, 4 a year? How many rotations
no
do you do?
more. If anything more, I would say about a good 5 or 6. Let's see. I haven't been on any rotations recently because I've been working on my med board, so I kind of was off for these past 8 months. But typically, it's about 4, 5, 6 rotations.
Okay, and they're what, like a month long?
They vary. Sometimes we'll have short ones. Sometimes they're a month and a half. Yeah, they just vary. It
Okay.
depends on who it is too.
I don't
Sometimes we get the British Army here, which is a lot of fun.
and they're there for like 4 days and they leave and they're like, "Man, that was fun."
Well, it's funny because you'll know then when they're here because at the gym you'll be like, "Are you using this 45?" And I'm like, "Where are you from? Like what?" They're really funny out here. So, but they'll be here for like 2 weeks and then out in the field for like 5, and then come back out here for 2 weeks hanging out.
Okay. Yeah, so it's not like they're in the field the whole time. Okay, that makes sense.
No, it's 24 on and 24 off. So we ride out there, we just do whatever we need to do, stay the night, and then come back in the morning, and then we switch off with our the opposite shift, and then just back and forth.
Okay, that makes way more sense. I was like, "Man,
I
that
get to
must suck."
shower.
Like, yeah, I was thinking like for some reason that you were out there like the whole time, like the rotation was just like you just bopping around the desert with this unit for like a month
Well,
and a half.
mobbing around.
Yeah.
No, so as an OC, it's just 24 on and 24 off. But for the 11th ACR guys, like the tankers and all of them, they stay out there the entire rotation unless they have to do a refit. Like probably like 3 weeks in, they'll come back, change up. They'll let them shower. So nice, and then they go
Yeah.
back out. I'm very glad that we do the shifts because
Oh, yeah.
oh,
Yeah, it's a
it's a lot.
lot, dude. Like
You
I
get
did the
to
one
live
and I'm
there.
like, I would rather deploy than do another JRTC rotation.
They all say that, and I'm just like, but you get to go to Starbucks, like you get to have all, and they're like, it's not the
Dude,
same.
it is not it's like you're playing a game with, like, no rules, and you don't understand the rules, and they make them up as they go, and there's, like they cheat, and they cheat, like, so, like, when you cheat in war, it's like, "Okay, well, it made sense," but, like, Geronimo cheats, and you're like, "You guys just suck. We just hate them." Like
So, oh yeah,
no
I've heard all the arguing.
oh god, and they have, like, you wear, like, the miles and shit, and
Yeah.
they can, like, follow you. So, like, Geronimo had our location the whole time, so they just, like, wait for us to bed down and they just attack us and kill the whole company, like, every
Yeah,
time.
like he's
Yeah,
kidding, stepping.
most people spend more time in Louisiana dead than they did alive. Like, just going through, like, the whole medical thing, like, get taken back to the aid station, go through, like, the surgical thing, and then, like, get redeployed, like, 4 days later, just get killed again.
Yeah, I've done I think about 8 rotations in JRTC. That's why I was like, oh, I
Oh
can't.
my
I'd rather
god.
do Forter when than JRTC. I'd rather have dry, crusty sand everywhere than swamp booty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you do them
yeah.
as an OC or do you do it as, like, with your unit?
Oh no, I did it. Sorry, with the unit, but I had some friends that did tell me that they were an OC out in JRTC. And they love it. They love it. I'm just like,
What?
are you all right up in there? Sure
Yeah,
about that.
what? I'm good, man. Like, it rained the whole time. I just slept in a puddle for, like, 30 days. Like,
Yep, been
you had
there.
to dig
It's
a
so
hole, like,
fun.
every day, and I'm like, "Why are we digging holes every day? This is stupid."
Why
No
not?
training value. I did not learn a single thing. I just suffered. It was 30 days of suffering.
See, we actually did our I was with the chemical unit, and we actually like set up like our tents. I don't know if you've ever seen it. There's those giant
Yeah,
tents with mass decon. We actually had civilians who were actors. Some of them were a little
yeah,
too good, and they would just come through and we're just scrubbing their butts. You just all right, come
yeah.
on,
Easy, dude. You're not getting a fucking Oscar for this, man. Like,
relax, buddy. One of them actually bit one of our platoon
yeah.
sergeant, and it turns out the dude was cracked out. We were just like, all right, who hired this guy?
Yeah, you're doing
So
too much, fam. Yeah, it's like $20 a day. They just, like, stand outside the gas station. "Hey, man, you want $20 to come, like, act?"
well, I'll take the window. Like, all right, get in the van. But, I mean, I had some good times. That's bad times. Yeah, Fort Airwood. I would rather go to NTC, unfortunately.
It made
Yes.
sense to me, like, the fighting in the desert and training for the desert, like, made, like, a lot of sense to me. Fighting in
Yeah,
the swamp and then going to the desert did not make any sense to me. I was like, "I don't understand this at all."
make it make sense.
So, you said you're med boarding. Are you planning on getting out?
I am. I actually will be officially retired in 3 months.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah. It took about a year and a half. It's a very long process. Just
I mean,
the
yeah,
constant back and forth.
that's pretty typical, yeah.
Yes. So it was so I broke my I broke my tailbone, and then from there just my back just gradually just started having like issues with bulging disc, pinched nerves, and sciatica, which apparently a lot of people have a like minor scoliosis, and then like your hips and just wear and tear over the years cuz I hit 12 years January 21st, and They were just like, "Yeah, this is just normal wear and tear." And I was like, "Yeah, but I've had surgery on it." And they're like, "Oh, you'll be fine." So sure enough, it counted for something, and my back got worse and worse. So they're just like, "All right, well, we can mentor
Typical
you."
army.
I was like, "You can, but you're gonna fight for it." And I was like, "Of course." So here I
This
am, a year and a half later.
one of the soldiers I knew, she said, all hot girls have scoliosis, and I was like, I don't
No,
know.
it's IBS, which is also part of my percentage.
Oh my god.
It's all those damn MREs. When I was in Germany, I was like,
Hey, I get it,
"Oh, I
man.
don't feel good." I was like, "Something's really messed up here." And then the German that I went to, they were like, "Oh, we need to move your gallbladder." And I was like, please don't."
Did
So
they?
thank God I got a second opinion. They're like, "Oh, you're fine." They thought
Oh
they
my
saw
god.
through, but it was a mistake.
The Germans just want to take your organs, like
Can we not? It's like, please. So I still have all my organs. So thank God
yeah, for now. Yeah, for now. Yeah.
for now.
Yeah, you're not out yet. You're not out yet.
God, I know. I'm just waiting for the like just something to happen. I'm like, please don't.
Yeah, you're gonna like be bubble boy for the next 3 months. Just gotta ride it out. So you get out in 3 months. What are you gonna do?
I know. So I plan on being a full-time student. I'm juggling between going to North Carolina. There's quite a few jobs out there with GS jobs. Either becoming a contractor, going overseas for a year, rake up some money, or just I don't know, travel the world and
Buy a gun, become a crack
find my
dealer.
calling. My purpose is that how you say that? Yeah, like find your purpose and stuff. Because I heard that's probably like the most difficult part of transitioning out the army was just trying to find your place. But definitely being a full time student. That's my priority. And then for work or anything, I'm just like, I mean, I'm gonna get a paycheck for the rest of my life, so I'm not really too worried about it. I don't really have like crazy bills. Definitely, long answer short, a full time student.
Yeah, I mean, so the other founder, there's three of us that started this company. One of them just retired. He hit his 20 year, got his 20-year letter. He's old. So when you're talking about 9/11, he was there. So like he's old, but not there, but they're around for it, and then like deployed right after in the Marines. But he was like, this is kind of like the huge part of like our thing is like veterans need to find something after they get out of the military because like there's not people like me that you can talk to every day or people like
Yeah,
you that you can talk to every day. So it's hard to find people that like understand what you're talking about and your jokes don't hit the same. They
that
just
would be.
don't. They just don't. All of a sudden everyone's like that girl's kind of fucking crazy. And, like it's just kind of like your personality. No, I get it. Like I mean North Carolina will be easier cuz it's a huge military state. So, I mean,
Yeah,
that's a little different. Yeah, like I live in Michigan.
really. I actually
Yeah.
thought about Michigan too.
It's cold, man. It's like 20 degrees right now. I mean, if you're cool with that.
Never mind.
Yeah. But it was like 60 yesterday, so you never know. It's awesome. You get used to it.
It's funny you mentioned about the transition to fun little story. My friend got me to go on this dating show. All right. And so I was like, oh, all right, cool. It's hosted by Nectar. It's called Shoot Your Shot. And I didn't realize I was gonna be the oldest person, but they were trying to diversify the audience or the what do you call them? The
Like the
attendees, whatever.
contestants.
The contestants.
Yeah.
Jeez. Oh my god, it's been a day.
I
So
got you.
like, thank you. They're just like, "Oh, she's army, oh, blah, blah, blah. We've seen her video, whatever. Yeah, come on our show." Little did I know, it was just a bunch of like social media, like people, like OnlyFans girls and stuff. So I go there thinking, like, all right, it's a legit, So I'm talking to some of the girls. I'm like, yeah, did you fucking see that? And they're like, why are you so violent? And I was like, oh, sorry. So I was just
You
like,
guys
okay,
want to wrestle?
you guys want to fight? And sure enough, like, as they're talking to me, they interview me and they're just like, why are you single? Why don't men talk to you? I was like, well, it probably doesn't help that I choke out men on the weekends. And she's, oh, and I was like, jitsu. And she's,
Yeah. It's a prank.
uh, why did we hire this girl? I was like, and so sure enough, come to find out, it was just like, it was more for like promotional purposes, not
It's a
legit. What?
clout thing, like just to
Yeah.
have like the
And I'm like the only one that's like, I'm going to find my love today. No,
Did you?
no, I would
Did you
not.
though?
No, I was
You
embarrassed.
didn't find your OnlyFans girl that day? Okay.
It was so embarrassing. And I never posted, I never did anything. And just trying to talk to them or just trying to like associate with them, they were just like,
Oh, well
is
now
this
that you told me, I'm gonna
is this
find it.
just is it just this group, or is it me? Am I the problem? I was like, I need to work on my communication skills, but can't say fuck every other sentence. So yeah,
Not true. You can. You believe it, you can do it. Something like that.
you know,
Well,
I'm gonna start using that now.
yeah. I mean, people tell me all the time, like, I shouldn't talk like that. And I'm like, why? And they're like, well, it's just not proper. What makes it not proper? Your opinion? Like, tell me. Dude, I still work for the military. I don't need to do any of this. I don't wear a suit, man. I don't do board meetings. Like,
I know. I was like, I give up on this. I was like, they're like, oh, you want to be a contractor? I'm like, that's military. Like, with the, yeah, yeah, absolutely. I was like, just anything that works with like 3-letter companies or like, anything with the government. I'm trying to transition to that. So see how that goes. Something familiar, but I was like, I don't know.
yeah,
I know the mental part of it. I'm like, let's figure that out first before I try to jump in anything.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
well, that'd be a good place because, it's parallel. I mean, you're kind of like in the same realm with the same people, but it's tough out there for contractors because there's not too much war going on for us right now. So you kind of got it's like a slim pickings. Like I was a contractor for a couple of years but
Nice.
we were still like in Afghanistan and Iraq and
That's
Syria
a little spicy.
yeah, like a lot was going on. But now, I mean, Intel, you could do Intel.
Yeah, my
You
buddy
don't
was telling
really,
me. Oh, sorry. What'd you say?
you don't really need a like background. Just be smart. Go do it.
So I also have a lot of people don't know this, but I also have like another little side gig that I do. You're gonna laugh.
Probably, yeah.
Probably. I also am security for a celebrity. Yeah, Stephen Baldwin.
No.
Yes, I swear. I'll send you the pictures after. But yeah, I guess he loved my video, and so every time he has to do like what are those events? The Comic Cons, like those like conventions. So whenever he has those events, I go with him every
So,
time.
I mean, that's a pretty sweet, like, go to Comic Cons, like, for
No one
free.
ever
And, like,
believes me, but I'm like, I was like, this is me with Mario Lopez. This is me with, and they're like, what?
I mean, like, it's wild. Like, you said he liked your video. What video did he like?
The one of me getting slapped.
Hell yeah.
I was like,
Wait, what?
why? I was like, wait, what? Why?
I
And
like
so
the way you get your shit rocked. You wanna come work for me?
yeah, I was like, all right, what's the pay? So, and then the flights are paid for, the hotel. And so it's funny because every time he has to introduce me, he's like, this is my bodyguard. Everyone goes, and he's like, no, really, this is my bodyguard. And I was like, hey guys, my name's Diane. And they're just like, but the joke is like he's the threat. Like he makes me like, those jokes. But I was like, all right, man. I just literally stand there. That's it. I mean, there's been a few incidents where like Mario Lopez, his booth was next to us, and a woman tried to, his butt, and I was just like, what are you doing? And so, but I mean, it's nothing crazy, but yeah.
You never know. Hey, you could save Stephen Baldwin.
It's like, yeah, sure. I know whenever I tell people this little thing I did, they're like, it's like, yeah, I know it. I'm still, it still hasn't hit me yet that I'm doing this. So
So what
I don't
about,
know.
like, executive protection? Like, that's fucking
So that's what I was thinking too. I was like, I could do that, but I was like, the way my back is set up, he literally was like, you just need to just stand there just to give the illusion, just to scare them off. And I was like, has someone ever done something? He's like, but you never know. And I was like, all right, cool. So yeah, I've actually never shared that with people. That's so funny because I usually get the right.
I mean, I believe you, and, no one can talk shit to you through here, so, like I mean, we can edit it out if you want, but I like it.
That was just something fun to
Yeah,
tell you,
Eli, don't edit it out.
especially by stuttering earlier. Fix that, please.
Yeah, fix that. Yeah, fix that. No, we got you. So, executive protection, contracting maybe on the East Coast. Are you sure you don't want to stay in the military?
If I didn't get injured the way I did, I probably would have stayed in. I feel like my career is unfinished. Like I still have a lot more I wanted to do. I have very high expectations of myself when I joined, and a couple things got deterred, like when I got divorced and things like that. And so I never got to finish some things like airborne school. Always dreamed of going, but something always was in the way. It's not an excuse, but it was just there was always something. So I was like, all right, this year I'm gonna do it. And sure enough, I was like, all right, just broke my ass, so can't do that now.
Wait,
And then
how'd you break your tailbone? Hold up.
why you asked that question?
Because you said it twice now, and I It glazed over it the first time, and then you said it again. I was
That's what I
like,
was hoping.
yeah, hold up.
All right. So there I was. No, I'm kidding. What is it? No shit. There I was.
Hmm?
So in the competitive tournaments, they usually hold three events. The actual fighting, they made us clear trenches, and the other one was where you clear a room, but they would like divide you. Yeah, it's like a whole event. So
Okay.
they were like, "Oh, hey, you're gonna be the one to go clear trenches." And I was like, "Oh, fantastic." I think I actually saw the video of it. I can send you.
You got a lot of videos to send me after this, I think.
Sure enough, I was going around the corner, and the first guy to pop up, the first one on the team, was their heavyweight champion. And I just remember I
Oh,
was
yeah.
like, oh, so I butt stalked him, and sure enough, he grabbed my neck, and the way my weapon fell was like right behind me. So he slams me down, and I land on
Oh,
my weapon, and I was like, oh, my ass, my ass. And
damn. And then did he ball you up anyway?
so the only reason why they even stopped it is because I was bleeding all over, but I didn't feel it. I was just the adrenaline and just I just wanted to knock this dude out. So
Yeah.
I went another round, but I was like, something's really hurting. And so when the next guys came through, I this time they were the ones clearing, and I was the opposing you know what I'm saying?
Like the
And so
defender.
yeah, and so the
Yeah.
first guy comes in, and when I go to kick his chest, and you can
Ooh.
see me like wince, and all of a sudden, I'm just getting just punched and just tackled, and I was like, yeah, all right, I give up, I give up. And so they take me to the hospital, and sure enough, I had to get my fingers glued because they split open. They were just checking everything, and I was like, hey, my ass hurts. Can you check that? They're like, would you shit yourself? Of course, the medics. I was like, no, I didn't shit myself. I was like, I think I broke something. And sure enough, they saw that I broke the tip of my tailbone. Yeah. The doctor and I became best friends that day.
I bet. Yeah, I bet
Yeah.
Mets, yeah.
Yeah.
Mets all over again, dude.
Yeah. And then I've had shoulder surgeries, so that was another issue which stopped me from airborne school as well because you need what's the word? You need a waiver to release you to go, but the doctor who did the surgery was still on the base. So I was like, "Hey man, so I know you repaired it, but like can you sign this so I can go to airborne school?" And he's like, "No." I'm like, "You're not gonna go breaks me. I just finished fixing." And I was just like, so I
But you could
waited to
just
go.
fix it again.
Yeah, right. More practice. So, so funny. I went to the next duty station, Germany, and guess who was there? He was, and I was like, "Damn it!" I'm like, "This man's not going to sign off on it." So that was a fun little. It's not an excuse. I know it sounds stupid, but when you've had surgeries, they're more wary of you dislocating it again while you're in the air, and then just like, oh yeah, that's right, because you have surgery on it. And what did we learn?
Yeah. Now I have a ton of friends that got hurt in airborne school without surgeries.
Oh, yeah, I've heard all like the when they snap their legs, and I'm just like, I don't know. It
Yeah.
just felt like that was just like the thing to do, just like that, or of course, like deploying. And I was just like, I felt like I was just, my career's unfinished. Like, I
Yeah.
still have more to do. Like, I wanted to be an instructor. There's just so much unfinished stuff that I'm like, but here I am now,
Well, for better or
retiring.
worse, say like it never stops. Like my goal was to go to combat and I did. No, it just kept getting different. And I just now I still feel like 3 deployments later, I have everything I've ever said I would set out to do. And I still feel like I'm not done. So I don't know what the next thing is, but if it
Yeah,
makes you feel any better, it never ends. So like maybe you
beauty
could
of
stay in. Yeah, maybe you could stay in for another 20 years and never get feel like that. And like even my friends that are like out now, they're like, man, I wish I would have been able to do this or this or this. I'm like, dude, it's just not how it works, bro.
yeah.
I want to invade on the beaches of D-Day in Normandy. I'm like, dude, get out of here, bro. It's not
Here I
happening. Yeah, not
am.
happening, bro. Dude, that was
Starbucks right
85
now.
years ago.
Yeah,
It's not meant to be sometimes. It just isn't. So, but you're getting out and you did some cool shit, right?
yeah, break my ass.
Yeah, it was okay.
Highlight of my career.
I
No, I'm
told
kidding.
you I was gonna glaze over it, and then you brought it up again, and like you almost got away with it.
I was doing so well. I'm already like awkward as it is, so I'm just like,
Yeah. So why Dorky Diana?
so my nickname growing up was Diana Banana, so that name was taken. And then I've always been told I'm very dorky, very awkward, or awkward turtle. Like just so I was like, I will let's see if Dorky Diana is on there. And so yeah, it's random. Apparently that's how you would describe me, but I don't think so.
Are the people in Starbucks really into this conversation right now?
Just like, can you keep it down?
Who's that girl over there talking to herself?
First of all,
The screen just blanked. There's nothing there.
I know my little screen protector. just sitting here like, oh, she's back here again.
All right. Well, I don't keep you. I got one more question that we ask everybody. If you could talk to yourself from right when you're joining, yeah, come on. If you could talk to yourself from when you're joining the military, you could give one piece of advice to the younger you. What would that piece of advice be?
Don't do it. No, imagine.
Get out.
Get all you can. I've never been asked that. I would tell myself, never doubt myself, and to be, I don't know, just be headstrong. And whenever there was opportunities given to me, I wish I would have taken them rather than made excuses. So how would you word that? Just, damn, I don't know. How would you word that? Help me.
It sounds like always volunteer for everything and like,
Oh,
yeah, always volunteer for everything,
no.
always, no matter what it is.
No matter what. More headstrong and to know that you're going to fail several times and to get back up because there were a few times where when I failed, I just gave up, but definitely just to keep going and try. I don't know any motivational things to say.
Well, it's for younger use. I mean,
I wasn't really, yeah, I was a bad kid. Yeah, just joining the army was, all right, we're going to make the right step, making the right decision to make right step. I'm like, oh, why can't I talk today?
it's okay. Starbucks' fault.
I don't have really anything that as motivational, but definitely being headstrong because you've interviewed other females, right? And stuff. I don't know how open
Yeah.
they were with you. I'm sure you've been in from it, like kind of know how some stuff that goes on too. I've had my fair share, and a lot of those times, that's kind of another reason why I'm getting out too, mental health and stuff. That's why I didn't bring that part up.
I mean, that's
But
what we're about. That's why we're here.
but I did for a while let that stuff get to me, and um, I how do you say it? I made myself smaller and I let them get to me and that prevented me from becoming a better version of myself. I should have done, but I just wish I was more headstrong and more emotionally mature, I would say. Yeah, it was just there's I don't know how to talk about this.
Whatever you want. You don't have to if you don't want to. I mean,
No,
this is
I
what we're
understand.
this
I
is
was
what
just
we're
trying to
here
like
for, you know?
just like walk around it like without directly saying it. But I've had my fair share of sharp incidents, and so yeah, and so it contributed to the mental health, which is one of the main reasons why I was getting out too. But it helped too that I broke my butt, so they were just like, "Oh, okay, we'll add that on too." So yeah, I know I'm
Hey,
trying to walk around it like without directly saying it.
hey, you don't have to say you don't want, and that's like our whole thing is like making the force better, making veterans and active duty better, and like helping each other and stuff like that. Like so, like we're this is like a lame saying, but we're like the safe space. That's our whole thing. So I mean,
I appreciate it. Yeah, it's just I don't know. I think the hardest part is probably opening up about it. I don't really have like a lot of people I could actually just go and confide in, like, hey, because your friends that you make, like you're here with them for a year or two, and then they're gone, and then make new friends, and then you move away, and then it's just building that trust and everything, and just it's probably one of the hardest parts too about being in the army. But I will say they are lifelong friends. But even though I've known them for a short period of time, it was still like, yeah,
yeah, and they're
but
also like 3,000 miles away now. So like it's hard to keep in touch. It's hard to see them. It's hard to like APCS. They just go all over the place, and it's hard to get everyone together. It's rough, man. But hey, you won't have to worry about it for much longer. Now you can make new friends that
true.
live close to you forever. Keep them in your basement and shit. Well,
Sorry.
I wanna thank you. No, you're fine. I wanna thank you for coming on. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming on. It was a blast having you.
Appreciate you having me as well.